All right, everybody. Welcome to another video. And today I'm going to talk about knives for game processing. And this was inspired by a video I think Erica EDC is about to do, where she uses a pocket knife to do game processing. All right, so let me see. Okay, let's get into this. Now, these are pocket knives, okay, folding knives. And this is a fixed blade. And forgive me for mentioning the obvious here, but this is what we're talking about. All right, now this is a traditional folding knife called a Stockman. It's also possibly called a cattleman's knife. And the reason it's called the cattleman's knife or a stockman is because it has three different types of blade. One is a sheep's foot blade. The other one is a clip point blade. But the one I got out now is called the spade blade. And this blade was used by ranchers and cattlemen who may have taken this and used to spade cattle with it. You know, it's like a surgical blade or a knife they would use to quickly cut off possibly the nutsack of the cow. And you know, it's a quick job. It's nothing that you're gonna be using to perform heavy duty tasks of you know, you can use this to gut animals, and you know, any knife, pocket knife or fixed blade knife, can be used to use for extensive game processing. Okay, now, but in my opinion, pocket folding knives are for quick jobs. You know, something that you're gonna be using for like a, you know, a quick cut. You know, something that you're gonna be using to open something up real quick. You know, you're not gonna be using this knife to go digging in to cut out, you know, organs and skin animals with it and stuff. Only reason being because once you start doing all that, you start getting bloody. And of course, these pocket knives have moving parts and crevices and all that where blood and things can get into it. And then, you know, then you're forced to use water to clean it out and scrubbing and this and that. And we all know that pocket knives are susceptible to rust, and because it has moving parts, it can wear out and suffer damage. So pocket knives are for very personal carry, very quick use, simple task things. Okay. Now, I know I've heard many, I'm not a hunter, but many hunters would carry a buck knife like this to field dress. Field dressing is where you got the animal, you alleviate the animal of all of its innards parts, and you know, sometimes you may quarter the animal, cut the animal into pieces, and just so you can carry it more easily, make the animal lightweight, so you can carry it and transport it to place where you may skin the animal and do all that other stuff, you know. But again, a pocket knife like this may be used by a hunter to gut the animal so it can be easier to carry, make it lighter to carry to the car or truck, whatever, and then take it home or take it to a game processing place where they'll skin the animal, and all that other stuff. But, you know, if you are seriously into just processing the animal, now I'm not using this knife as a particular example. I'm just showing what makes it better to use a fixed blade is there's nothing on this knife that can cause it to get blood anywhere where it would start to damage the knife later. It's easy to clean. There's no moving parts. You can use this to skin the gut animal, the skin animal. You can get this all bloody, and at the end of the day, you just wash it off with the soap and water, and dry it real good, and you're back in action. Okay, with knives like this, you gut the animal, skin the animal, and all that stuff, and then you're going in the carcass and everything, and next thing you know, you got this thing, blood and tissue everywhere inside the crevices and stuff, and then you gotta wash it out real good, and when you get water into these cracks and crevices, the joints, the springs, and everything, it's very hard to clean out and keep dry out, and never know. You got little tiny pieces of blood here and there, and then it just sits in there and starts to rust. All that other stuff. And then, of course, you have to worry about the fact that is it really sanitary after you having done all that? You're going to go and peel an apple with it, process other food with it. And it just becomes a little messy, in my opinion. So, pocket knife, unless under extreme circumstances or emergency, is, in my opinion, not used for real extensive game processing. Okay, field dressing, and if a pocket knife is all you have after shooting an animal, it is what it is. But I think most real serious hunters probably carry a buck 111 or something, a fixed blade. So, when they do literally have to gut the animal out there in the field and do some serious field dressing, you're not getting blood inside of the grooves here and inside the inside the scales and everything. And then you have to, worry about, having to clean it later. And by then, you got all that dried blood in there, and it's been wet for a while, and you got to worry about rust. Well, not with stainless steel, but still, it's just a more extensive cleaning that you have to do with knives like that. Whereas the fixed blade, you don't have to worry about it. Just do what you got to do and just wash it. If you want to do real extensive cleaning, you can take the scales off, the handle off, and clean the whole tang and dry it real good, and then put the hand scales back on there, or screw it on or something. But most fixed blades are very easy to clean, whereas the pocket knives are kind of So give me your opinion. If you do hunting, if you do a lot of game processing, do you use a pocket knife or do you use a fixed blade knife? And I'm not making this video because I'm an expert. I'm just making this video because that's my opinion. What I think of if I had to process a game Would I use a pocket knife or would I use a fixed blade? I would use a fixed blade. So give me your opinion. Thanks for watching, and catch you later.